Currently in its 4th season, CBS Ghosts has already been renewed for seasons 5 and 6. New episodes air Thursdays at 8:30 p.m. Eastern Time and are available to stream next day on Paramount+. Ghosts is a single-camera comedy about a married couple who inherit Woodstone Mansion. After Sam takes a tumble down the stairs and nearly dies, she discovers she can communicate with the many spirits inhabiting their new home. Sheila Carrasco plays the role of Flower, a ghost from the 60s who can make someone feel high when they walk through her. At the end of season 2, Sam assumes Flower has found peace when she goes missing. However, it's eventually revealed that the character has been stuck in a well for episodes on end. She is reunited with Thor, as well as the rest of her Woodstone family, and continues to haunt the mansion in Ghost Season 4. Sheila Carrasco, so good. I'm calling them H-Money because I know that that's a term for them, but power friends, Tretty, they are a force to be dealt with when they get together. They're two pretty great minds, so it feels really good to pull the rug out from under them, especially as Flower, because she's continually underestimated. I think people forget that she went to law school, and she's a pretty smart cookie when she can piece things together. Sheila Carrasco, I really didn't have any idea. I kind of thought in that scene when they're duping her about the candles and stuff, I was like, okay, this is kind of fun. She's going to get materialistic about something, and she's going to buy way too much of something, which is also a fun side to play. I tried to play it at some point during that scene when Hetty really kind of doubles down on the candles at the end, that she starts to kind of go, wait a minute, but it's so late in the scene that you don't really, as a viewer, get a chance to experience it. I was like, how do I play both moments that she's actually interested in candles and patchouli? So that being said, as I was reading it, I did not see it coming. It was so satisfying when I did. Being able to say, capitalism isn't fair, and now you know that, felt so good. Sheila Carrasco, I think so. If anything, it's the beginning of a redemption for her. I think it's the glimpse that there is this Susan underneath it all at all times that could make an appearance, and what I would love is if there's a way that Flower can unlock that side of her when she needs to be the investigator or the lawyer or just to defend herself. Not that she hasn't always been capable of it, but we haven't always seen it. And I think what was really cool about this episode is that we see that not only is she capable of putting things together and being smart and defending herself, but she's also capable of manipulation and tricking people. But what her superpower is, personality-wise, is that just because she can, doesn't mean that she will. She just doesn't choose to manipulate. She doesn't want to, but in this case, she needed to because Trevor overstepped. Sheila Carrasco, yes. I think that she's definitely happy. I think that she needs more closure with her actual family. I want to know more about her family. I want to know who she ran away from. When you go and join a cult because you're so traumatized from your fiancé dying, there's probably a reason you didn't actually go home to your family first. I'd like to find out what that reason is. And I think that she is happy with her chosen, or not chosen, family at Woodstone, and I think she feels loved. I think she feels part of the family even though she's a bit of a screw-up sometimes. But I also think that there's more that she needs to find out for her own self-love. I think she needs to love herself more and forgive herself more. I also think that there's more apologizing she can do to Jay for the restaurant. I think that real growth for her would be to remember these lessons and to make amends for that. So I hope that for her, Sheila Carrasco, I don't know if she expected it, but I think she absolutely thought that she deserved it. I think that when she's in that room and she's like, you're still talking to me? I would totally get it if you didn't want to. She's not fighting for herself in this situation. She's not saying, hey guys, come on. I thought I was trying to do the best. She knew she messed up. And so I love that Rose chose to play it that hardcore, and she really wanted to as an actor too. She was like, listen, we've been working so hard to open this restaurant. I need to really make it clear how much of a screw-up this was, and I don't know if I'm going to forgive her. And so I think that's real. I think that's real life. Forgiveness takes time. We see this happening over and over again. Just this last week, Trevor made a huge mistake, but even behind the accident, there's an intention there that's a little selfish, and it really puts Sam in a tight spot. And so she's really upset about that too. And I think that this season is a growth for Sam as well in figuring out where she has to draw the line because she can't do everything for us all the time, no matter how much she loves us. And so just like a bunch of kids need to learn that about their mom, that they have to give their mom some space and follow the rules, we've got to learn that stuff. Sheila Carrasco, she really will. I mean, she also just wants to belong. I think that Sam and Flower have a lot in common. I think Sam doesn't have a lot of close friends outside of Jay's family and network, and she's not close with her father, we've learned, and her mom's no longer around. And so I think the ghosts in a lot of ways are the people that are closest to her, and so she wants to do right by us and help us, and we love that about her. She's just that really reliable, great friend that's really easy to take advantage of. Sheila Carrasco, I think that they're in that phase of togetherness where they're there to support each other, but the honeymoon is over. They're not experiencing everything new together all the time. And what I really love about Flower and Thor is they're not entirely codependent. They're not in every single storyline arm in arm. They go through things separately, which also makes a lot of sense. I mean, they've basically been roommates for 50, 60 years. Just because they're together doesn't change the fact that they're also just trying to exist in this afterlife in the same house, and sometimes they might need space. I think that they've just really been there for each other, and I think going forward, we are going to learn more about them as a couple. When they have fights, how do they cope? And when they experience new highs? It's going to be interesting.